I'm an Indian American Muslim, and I'm speaking today because I'm a victim of a global hate crime that has targeted me because I'm a Muslim, because I'm a woman, and because I'm a critic of India's Hindu supremacist government. I woke up one morning this month to find that I was being auctioned online. I was one of about 100 women up for auction of an app called as Bully Buy. Of course, this was fake auction set up with pictures stolen from our social media accounts such as Facebook and Twitter. The app was hosted on a platform called GitHub, which is a US based tech company that is owned by Microsoft. This is the second time in 6 months that such an app has been created targeting just the Muslim women. The roughly 100 women targeted, including myself, are from different age groups and diverse career paths. But they have all one thing in common. We are all Muslim and we are all known for a vocal stance against Hindutva, the far-right extremist ideology driving much of the violence and hateful rhetoric against Christians, Muslims, Dalits, and other minorities in India. I found out I was a victim after a friend of mine texted me the screenshot of the app with my own picture and a Twitter handle underneath. The sheer humiliation of being put up on sale and being called as bully buy, which is a vulgar slang phrase that is implying that women is a prostitute, is really hard to describe in words. I wrote about my ordeal, asked for accountability, contacted all sorts of forums available to me, and demanded legal action, sought legal help. In short, I'm trying to defeat the goal of the app creators, that is silencing me. I am used to waking up to abuse on Twitter every single day. Every time I'm critical of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's discriminatory governmental policies against people of my faith, I receive a barrage of slurs. This is traumatic to share, but I think this is very necessary that I share the slurs that have been used not just against me, but also other Muslim women. The slurs like jihadi, the slurs like mulli, they call me slut, they call me a pig, they call me a pancherwali, madarsa chap, Islamist, terrorist, traitor, virus, and whatnot. Since this abuse has come so consistently since 2014, I assumed I have developed an immunity towards these deeply gendered and horrifying slurs. But nothing prepared me for the unique effect that is being listed on the Bully Buy app would have on me. I narrated my account to whoever would listen and read stories of my fellow auctioned women. I wrote about my ordeal, asked for accountability. I contacted all forums available to me. I demanded for legal action. I sought legal help. In short, I'm trying to defeat the goal, as I said, of the app creators that is silencing me. I assumed being abused online for a Muslim woman is normal. I assumed this is how it should be going, and this is how it is going to be. I tried to teach myself to shrug off the humiliation that I felt each time the Hindutva trolls come after me like a pack of wolves. But as I educated myself more on the 10 stages of genocide, I realized that my community is facing a genocidal threat. Being objectified, being reduced to a virus, normalizing the abuse is one of the decisive stages of genocide. Trolling Muslim women is different and much more dangerous from all other forms of violence against women. It is a state-sponsored, state-powered, a huge, well-oiled machinery committed to creating an atmosphere of hate, particularly towards Muslims. As also other minority communities in India has been running since 2014 when the BJP first came into power. The Home Minister famously said that whatever BJP supporters will say will go viral, whether true or false. These online abusers are not fringe elements like Tanwir was mentioning. Many of them are backed by none other than the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, who follows many abusers. Twitter users who have used sexual slurs have been invited by him via social media. There have been many meet and greets. The troll army has accomplished many things via social media. They have made big corporates withdraw their ads, cut short ad campaigns that encourage communal harmony and interfaith activities. One of the top Bollywood stars lost his contract with Indian Tourism Ministry as well, brand endorsements, because he said his family doesn't feel safe in India anymore for being a Muslim. A volunteer of BJP revealed that she was instructed to criticize journalists, actors, and political figures online as part of her job. BJP's campaigns spill over into religious and sexual trolling of its targets, especially if it is a woman. The BJP's troll army has even used deepfake porn to humiliate women critical of them. As an Indian American Muslim, I have considered myself to be relatively safe compared to the activists on ground in India, to whom I look up to for courage, inspiration. But alas, living in the United States is no insurance against Hindutva misogyny. The shudder at the horror of my fellow Muslim sisters in India who have to navigate not just Twitter, but the actual streets in India and face their family every single day and their co-workers. I urge the United States government to take note of the systematic violence that Indian Muslim women are subjected to. I implore them to hold the Indian government accountable. Tech giants like Twitter, Facebook, and others should not be able to shrug off the part that they play in enabling the persecution and the genocide of my people. Because, as Martin Luther King Jr. said, in the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Thank you for giving me the platform.